If you're going to say something's wrong, broke, doesn't work, you better be able to prove it. I've been saying that for years, and it happened to us recently. Here's what happened. The last man out, who was the seller, said that there's nothing wrong here, that we didn't know what we were doing, and he's not fixing anything. When I spoke to the buyer, she said this is an absolute deal breaker. So here's what happened. So our inspector, Scott Diamond, was on this inspection, and underneath the bedroom window there's an anomaly. There's a wall repair. Now, nobody wakes up on Saturday morning and says, I got a great idea. Let's do a wall repair underneath the bedroom window for no reason. So we know that this is typically a reactive action because there's a problem. So he uses his moisture meter to see if there's a high moisture content, and indeed, in the scan mode, the moisture meter indicates an elevated moisture reading. So instantly what we do as part of our SOP is to use the pin mode when to verify. If you go over a strap, a nail, a screw, whatever, you can get a false reading with the moisture meter. So we use the pins, and then there's nothing in between the pins except drywall. The pin mode also indicated an elevated moisture reading. So Scott writes down that the moisture meter is indicating elevated moisture readings at this location, interior wall conditions unknown, further destructive investigation required. That's pretty typical. When he uses the moisture meter, he maps out, does a little moisture mapping, and maps out a little bell shape. So when they cut a hole, a discovery hole about 1 foot by 1 foot, they pull that off. There's no stains on the backside of the drywall. There's nothing on the interior of the wall cavity, wood frame wall, nothing there. So the seller says that there's nothing there. He's not fixing anything, completely discrediting us, and the buyer is about to walk. So of course the real estate agents are upset as well. So we went out there, and that was just this weekend, and indeed there's no moisture stains, there's no nothing. But we put the moisture meter, it's pegging out 99.9. Like, what is going on here? Good news is, because it's a wood frame wall, we're able to pull the insulation back. There's no evidence of any pest infestation. There's no evidence of any structural damage, no stains, no nothing. It looks good for everybody, right? So what we were looking around going, hey, there's been a wall repair here. And as I'm poking around, something cut my finger. And you'll see this tiny sliver of metal that was in there, like on this picture here. This is a metallic wall repair. We didn't know that. How would we have known that? The seller could have easily said they made a wall repair with a metallic wall patch and would have explained everything. So the lesson to be learned here is be very, very specific with what you say and describe, the words you use. You shouldn't be saying there is elevated moisture. Maybe we say that the tool is indicating this, and explain what you're seeing. Now, we had no corroborating evidence when we pulled the carpet back, no stains, anything like that. That might have helped further describe exactly what we were seeing, but hey, lesson learned. And now that you've heard this, it won't happen to you.
You're listening to the world's famous